everyone, my name is Jessica and welcome to Prairie Gnome Quilt Company. This is going to be my first video ever, if you can believe that. This day and age, somehow I've escaped it, but here we are. So again, my name is Jessica and this is Prairie Gnome Quilt Company. You can find me currently on Etsy, hopefully in the future on my own website. I actually have two Etsy shops. There's Prairie Gnome Quilt Company, where I will sell fabric yardage and a lot of fabric pre-cuts, designer fabrics. Currently I am only signed up with Riley Blake, so all of the fabrics on my site will be Riley Blake, but I am in progress of adding other designers as well, so look for that. And then my other Etsy shop is Prairie Gnome Crafts, and that is stuff I make. Could be quilts, it could be purses and handbags, pot holders, all the general things. So this is just going to be an introduction video, who I am a little bit, so you can get to know me, and then moving forward we will hopefully make some videos that are a little more helpful, and the goal is to have beginning sewers and quilters learn with me. So this is me and this is my story. Essentially, I only started sewing about a year ago, so please hear me. I am not a professional. I am learning, and you can learn with me. The intent and goal is to make some videos where somebody like me is trying it, and you don't have to waste the resources or ruin the fabric or spend the money. I will do that for you so we can learn together. You know, I have some supplies over the last year that my husband is probably not so happy that I have. Lots of money there, but at this point, since I'm delving into fabric resale, I thought it would be a good idea to maybe utilize some of those supplies, start these videos, have you learn along with me. We can make mistakes together and learn from there. So like I said, not a professional. My story is actually quite simple. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have two beautiful kids, and one is 11, one is currently 14. My oldest is, among other things, level 1 autistic and has some other issues, OCD and whatnot, very stressful. So a year ago, which would have been actually a year this month, it was February, oh today's March 1st, so a year last month, February 2025. I just started sewing as stress relief, really. Life is a little bit difficult, things can be challenging, so as a way to just kind of calm myself down, I bought my machine. As you can see, I sew everything on a base model, just entry-level, simple machine. And yeah, started teaching myself, started watching YouTube videos and practicing trial and error, a lot of trial and error. And that was it. I was hooked from the first time I made anything that actually resembled something. I was like, oh my gosh, this is great. Shortly after that, my husband was a little upset with the cost of sewing. As everybody watching this knows, fabric is not cheap. You can buy something cheaper than you can make it. It's just reality these days. But I do it again for the peace, for the relaxation, to get my mind into a space where I'm not overwhelmed and stressed, and sewing makes me happy. So if sewing makes you happy and that sounds a little bit like you and you want to learn as you go with me, this is probably the place for you. Through these videos moving forward, there'll be a little bit of both Etsy shops and kind of both of my ventures. I will do some how-to videos, learn with me videos, and those crafts and things will likely go to Prairie Gnome Crafts on Etsy. And then I will also do some product videos, show you the different fabrics and things that I'm either receiving or already have in stock. Things like that. So, and that will be for Prairie Gnome Quilt Company. And then hopefully maybe even cover some craft fairs and things like that. In the past, I've taken some of my crafts to craft fairs. Oh, what I started saying a second ago. It's so expensive that my husband wanted me to try to sell them. He's like, it's great that you're making things, but we have a pile of stuff in our house. What are we going to do with it? And this is expensive. So that's why the Etsy shop started, in order to sell the items so I could keep sewing, basically, which didn't go very well, but that's neither here nor there. I do go to local craft fairs a little bit, so maybe we can cover some craft fairs in some videos. If I can get a large enough stock of fabric, I can hopefully take some of the fabric to vendor fairs in the local area. So that is also a goal. If you have any comments, questions for me, leave them in the comments below. I'm not a like or subscribe person. I probably won't mention it again. I'm just not that person. So I will not be saying that in all my videos. But you know, everybody watching this day one is just going to be family and friends anyway. So there you have it. But again, if you have any questions, want to know anything else about me, just pop the questions in the comments below, and hopefully you can follow along with me as I learn. Nice meeting you all. Thanks. Bye.